know, life is good. And it gave me a chance to reflect on how fucked up things were to get to this point in time. And I was sitting around the other day thinking about this bad relationship I used to be in. Guys, you ever been with a jealous woman? No fucking guys ever been with a jealous woman. Right? Alright, good. Well, they're great for low self-esteem. You know what I mean? I remember I dated this one chick and she'd accuse me of fucking anybody. And when I mean anybody, I mean anybody, right? She'd be like, I saw the way that girl was looking at you. I know she wants to fuck you. I'm like, you know what? Fucking relax. No, I know women, the way she was looking at you, she wants to fuck you. I'm like, bitch, we're in a church. That's Sister Mary. What the fuck are you worried about, right? I remember this one time, no bullshit, we're at a soup kitchen. Downtown LA, volunteering, right? This nice lady comes up to talk to me. This chick runs across the parking lot and stabs me with a spork. I saw the way that lady talked to you. Ladies, let me paint you a picture of where I was at in my life. I'm wearing hand-me-down Dickies. They're tied up with toilet paper because I can't afford a belt. I got on a backwards hat and a hand-drawn tattoo. This nice lady came up to me and she was like, now honey, what are you doing on this side of the line? We feed you boys down there. She thought I was homeless! I finally had to look at the girl like, babe, at this point in my life, you have nothing to worry about. I work in a dildo shop. I drive an '89 Ford Ranger. I sleep in a bunk bed in a sober living. There's not a line of women that are dying to ball me. I can't be no player, man. I'm too fucking stupid. I get strung out on women. I get strung out on pussy like I get strung out on crack. I gotta have it, you know? And there's similarities in that shit. First of all, they're both mind-altering substances. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Right? I remember being strung out on this one pussy so bad, man. I was talking to myself. I slept in a bush. Broken house. I remember showing up on this one ex-girlfriend's lawn with like a rose, a guitar, a fucking mixtape. Said booty jams on it, right? You guys know booty jams. I thought that was romantic. She thought it was stalking. I talk about smoking crack. You know, I used to smoke crack. Anybody here ever smoke crack? I love it. People used to know I can admit that shit on a group level. You know what I mean? I used to smoke crack, you know? And I tell people, smoking crack isn't just a drug, it's a fucking lifestyle, right? It's a lifestyle changer. You find yourself downtown LA at 2:30 in the morning playing Survivor, the home game. And it was like Survivor, right? We had tribal council. Except you couldn't get voted off. You either left in handcuffs or in a bag. There was no in between, right? And we play these little mini games. You know what playing Survivor? We play these games like Shake the Spot. Every little piece counts. And my personal favorite, which was called Run, Motherfucker, Run. You know you made it to your full potential as a crack smoker when you're living in a $40 a week hotel with a shared bathroom. I'm going to tell you guys a little about it. I had two neighbors, right? Two neighbors. On my right, there was a hooker named Pancake. On my left, there was a toothless varmint that went by the name of Front Me a Dime Joe. Joe was to crack what Whitby was to hamburgers. He never had the shit, but he promised to pay you Tuesday. And I used to invite these people over because I'd host these elaborate crackhead parties, right? And you guys know the ceilings with like the cottage cheese, I would hit it before they came over and watch the motherfuckers come over and carpet farm. And I'm a fellow carpet farmer. Maybe blind Morse code, I got it down to a science. I get on that shit, I jerk off till I look like a burn victim. If you're laughing, you're relating. But I ended up homeless at the age of 26 with all my shit in the shopping cart at the age of 20. And one thing you don't do is don't fuck with a crackhead stuff like, don't let him touch my stuff! It's like fucking like, no, you don't understand, don't let him touch it. It's always like the most random shit. It's like a Tic Tac, a rubber band, and a fucking walnut. These crackheads think it's crack. Right? And I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what's in my shopping cart. I had a computer. I ain't talking a fucking laptop either. I'm talking a monitor and a tower. Try carrying that up to a crackhead hotel, right? I had a suit. You know why? Because every crackhead needs a suit, right? You never know when somebody might invite you to the crackhead ball, right? And it wasn't just a normal suit. It was bad. It was an Oscar de la Renta with a shawl of hell. Let me tell you that. But I ended up going to prison, too. And that's no place for a 135-pound white boy. So I learned to act as if, right? I remember the bus ride up, there were 4 of us. We were sitting around talking. There were 4 of us, and there was a big, burly white guy, biker type. You know the type with the braid in his hair, you know? The black dude with a gold tooth, there's this 18-year-old kid, and there was me. And we were sitting around talking about what we did to get there. And the biker goes, well, shit, brother, I killed 16 people and I terrorized their families. Black dude goes, yeah, Holmes, I killed a cop, what of it? 18-year-old kid stands up and says, well, yeah, Holmes, well, I tried to steal a TV from Costco. And I looked at the biker looked at the black dude looked at me. And we had this moment. We were all on the same page. And I'm thinking to myself, we're going to fuck this kid. So we get up there, right? We get up there, and it's real degrading when you get up there. Like, these motherfuckers make you get butt naked on the line, right? And it's like the pee-pee show. Everybody's got their fucking wiener hanging out. I'm standing there like this. And up rolls this big black dude named Jones. And Jones is just standing there like this. And I was tripping out because I'd never seen an elephant with an afro before. You know? And I said, Jesus Christ, Jones, what do you feed that thing? That thing looks like an overgrown aardvark. He just smiled and looked at me and said, white women. And I told him, well, I'm confused. Because I've been feeding my shit white women for years. Nothing but. And my dick's the size of one of your balls. People always ask me why I'm so fucked up, and I gotta chalk it up to my male role models in life. Not role models by choice, I'm talking by force. Let me start with my father. Gambler, alcoholic, Little League coach, right? My childhood was so fucked up, they don't even write country songs about this shit. We put the fun in dysfunction, right? The first memory of my father was he would pick us up from school when we were little. I was 5 years old. And he'd always have that tall can between his legs, you know what I mean? And I remember I would always say something stupid to him like, hey, Dad, you think we can stop and get a Slurpee, you know? And he'd dismiss that real quick and say, here, take a couple tugs off this will hold you over. So I'd take a couple sips off the can, right? Lay down and take a nap. I'd wake up the next day pulling back up to school with a headache, a 5 o'clock shadow, a tattoo, and crabs. So, well, this one particular day, you know, my father, he goes to hand me the can, because by now we're buddies. You know, we're hitting the strip clubs, we're doing fucking going to the track. He hands me the can. We get pulled over, right? We get pulled over. The police come and talk to my dad, take him out of the car, put him in the back, and fucking drive away. Me and my little brother are tripping out because we don't know where the fuck our dad went, right? Half hour later, my mom shows up. She'll fucking tell us anything, right? Now, boys, there was an emergency, and the police needed Dad's help. Needed his help? What, is he part of the Justice League of America? What, is he gonna save the fucking world? Have you seen his superhero outfit, Mom? The guy's got on acid wash jeans, a tank top, a tattoo of a monkey smoking a joint, a lowrider mustache, and a beanie on with $3 sunglasses that are orange on one side and yellow on the other. He ain't the fucking Green Lantern. He's like the White Cheech. I'm gonna tell you this one last story about my other role model. My buddy, he knows about this dude, right? My first girlfriend's dad, alright? I'm 13 years old, right? The guy's 6'2", 215-pound white cholo named Dallas. Yeah, need I say more, right? So when I met Dallas, you know, Dallas had 3 hot daughters, and he knew it, right? He knew it. And when I met him, I was young, he puts his hand on my shoulders on, come home, you're coming with me. I was like, all right, fuck. Throws me in a car and drives me out to the desert. Pulls out there, pulls a 44 Magnum from his fucking pants, points it out my head and says, now look, Holmes, whatever you do to my daughters, I'm going to do to you. And I'm fucking scared. Because this dude's either going to shoot me or finger bang me and suck my tits. My name's Justin Hodak. Thank you very much.